Hey, what's up, everyone? You're here with Goran, Kirk, and Jack from PickDawgz. Thank you for joining us here for some free picks for Wednesday, October 30th, guys. The end of the month is almost here. And we are still busy despite not being in the Champions League week or the Europa League week. We have a lot of Serie A games. We have EFL Cup, we have DFB Pokal, we have stuff like that. And in this video, you're getting a few free picks for some of the games in Serie A, in the EFL Pokal, and a matchup between Mainz and Bayern as well. So without further ado, guys, let's get this show on the road. You know where to get our premium picks. You know where to get the rest of the free picks. So don't be shy. Go up on the PickDawgz YouTube channel, get your free picks, and let's win some bets. Now, Kirk, Venezia and Udinese is the first game we have to talk about. Two teams fairly evenly priced according to books. However, Udinese has been playing a lot better and a lot more consistent this season than Venezia has, despite being in a bit of a sloppy form. Do you think Udinese can keep it going?
Yeah, let me just say something before we get into this. I like the
Bro,
don't be sh
you
no,
can
I
you,
am
you can
gonna.
mute yourself again.
I like the don't be shy comment by you. I don't think anyone's in the comments is shy towards me. I mean, they're going off on me. I'd like to see Pokemon Face or whoever do whatever I'm doing. So, anyways, let's get into this. What
It's
game is
because they
this?
like you. It's because they
Yeah,
like you, Kirk.
I know. I'm just trying to create a little more banter with the fans, not just you guys. So, anyways, let's get into this. Venezia Udinese. I don't usually do this. This seems like an under game for me, like crazy. But Venezia, they concede a lot, and I like the over 2.5. I honestly don't know why I like the over 2.5, but I do, and it's plus money. I hope Goron can help solidify my pick here.
I actually do like goals in this one. I mean, Venezia overall scored 16 goals this season. Udinese scored, actually, they scored 7 goals, conceded 16. Udinese scored 12, conceded 11. So the defenses are not a thing that these two teams have. But I personally like goals in this matchup. So I'm going to go with both teams to score at minus 118. I think that if both teams to score hits, the over is going to hit as well. If not, I think that then we both probably will be down the toilet. But I don't know. I have a feeling this should be an exciting game to watch, Jack.
I mean, yeah, and it's going to be exciting for Udinese fans because I mean, if the results go the right way for them on obviously Wednesday, they could actually go up to second in the Serie A if they win, which is like crazy because they're in seventh right now. It's how close it is up top. I think that's going to spur them on. I think that's going to get them the result here that they're looking for, which is a win. Can't tell you how many goals it's going to be. These guys think it's going to be over. Maybe it's 2-1, maybe it's 3-0. I don't know, but I think it's Udinese that's going to be coming out on top.
Now, for our next matchup, Jack, we have Juventus and Parma. Juventus, quite solid favorites, minus 250 at home. We know that they're coming off of that super high scoring draw against Inter 4-4 in a game where they were losing actually 4-2. They were able to pull it back together and get that point. It was an exciting match, but do we expect another high scoring game from Juventus, or do we think they're going to focus on the defense right now?
I think it's going to be straight back to defense. They've won so many games that they should have won 3-0, 4-0 by one goal this season with a 1-0 scoreline. I'm just going to go with it again. I know Parma aren't great, and this is a team that Juve should be beating with a considerable margin, but they just haven't been doing that really this season. So I'm taking Juve 1-0. It's a bit of a punt, but plus 600, I mean, it's good enough.
What do you like in this game, Kirk?
Yeah, in this game, I honestly kind of agree with Jack. I think it is going to be going back to defense. And I don't mind Jack's pick. I'm just going to take it up a notch with each team. I think this one ends 2-1 at plus 600. Honestly, I could see 1-0. I could see 2-1. I'm going to throw some money on both of those picks. So maybe 2-0. Maybe 2-0. So cover all three of those bases, and I think you'll be fine.
I mean, I don't know how much defense are they going to need against Parma, the team that hasn't scored a lot of goals this season overall, especially on the road. So I know that my pick says Juventus on the money line, and that is my mistake, guys. I'm gonna take Juventus -1 on the Asian handicap line, and that is the price of -143. I think they get a win here. And then again, to quote Jack, the only question is by how much and whether we get a push or we get a win. But I think the least we get is gonna be the push. Now, off to the EFL Cup, guys, where we have Manchester United playing against Leicester. Manchester United super heavy favorites against Leicester, who lately has been finding their form. But I think potentially the reason why United is such a big favorite is the fact that they sacked Ten Hag. And I think that I would say brought some joy to the players, Jack.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably brought a bit of joy to everyone. I think the board are happy that he's gone. I think the fans are happy that he's gone. And of course, most importantly, the players, especially ones that weren't getting a chance. I think those players are going to get some play time in this game. I think it's also important to add that it will be Ruud van Nistelrooy who's leading the squad out of the tunnel, who we all know, legend of a striker back in his day. So I'm seeing United just going all out attack, playing attacking football the Ruud van Nistelrooy way, which is exactly why I'm taking them for over 5.5 shots on target. I think this line is extremely low. So give me 5.5 shots on target over for United at -155.
I also think they will step it up defensively as well. I do expect Harry Maguire to be in the lineup for this game. And like you said in the previous video that we did for United, when he's in the lineup, they actually look better. They can win those long balls, and they look more solid, I have to say. So I'm gonna go with a pick here that honestly I wouldn't dare taking to take just a few days ago. I'm going to take United to win 2-0 at +132. I know that Leicester has been scoring a lot. I know that they're capable of scoring a lot. And this is a single leg matchup, so they will do everything they can to advance. But like I said, I think that United will step it up on both ends, and I think that they get a win. So I'm taking United to win 2-0. But what do you like in this one, Kirk?
Yeah, I can't. I tried to scroll and scroll and scroll till I saw United win by 2, and I think I was back in 2003 by the time I found them win a game by more than 1. So I'm going with Leicester +1.5 here at -130. I don't see how they win by 2. I mean, I literally can't find a game they won by more than 1 in recent history. So
Yeah, it could definitely be a tight game. We'll see how this one's gonna go. But for our next game, guys, we have Newcastle and Chelsea facing off. The matchup that we saw just previous weekend in the EPL. Chelsea ended up winning that 2-1, but it's extremely hard to beat the same team twice in just 4 days or so, especially in a competition like EFL Cup, Jack.
Yeah, and this is the very rare advantage you get of playing the Europa Conference League is playing on a Thursday, and Chelsea don't have as much incentive to rotate. I think they're going to go a bit half and half. I think they're going to go like half reserves and half first team. And we know Chelsea have the depth there to even put some subs or some consistent subs in the starting lineup, like your Sancho, for example, who is probably going to start this game. So with the Chelsea money lineup, what it is, I am taking that. Yes, please.
I mean, I was going to say, if anybody has the depth, it is Chelsea. They have a lot of quality on the bench as well. Yes, a lot of those players didn't get a lot of minutes yet this season, but I could potentially see them coming out and scoring at least a couple of goals. But then again, the books are giving us the over 2.5 at -154, and I'm going to take that one. But once again, Kirk, you have that weird pick of yours.
yeah, I have both teams to score equals yes. Game to end in a draw, no. And it hit last time 2-1. Both teams scored. So just for you, Goran, Chelsea and Newcastle scored, and Chelsea won 2-1. So that bet did hit. And I honestly expect something similar here 2-1. So both teams to score, no draw, +120 is where I'm looking.
Or as the rest of us might say, both teams to score and either side to
Either
win.
team to win.
Yes, at +120. Anyways, moving on to Kirk's favorite team. And that is the last pick of the video, guys. Mainz is hosting Bayern Munich in the DFB Pokal. Bayern Munich coming off of a win. It was a very comfortable win for them in Bundesliga. I can't remember who they played against and who they beat. Was it Heidenheim?
Bochum.
Bochum?
Bochum.
Yeah, and they scored what, 4 or 5 goals in the second half. They just really went off. And I know that this is the DMP call, also a single leg matchup. Kirk Mainz coming off of a 1-1 draw against Gladbach, but they have been anything but consistent this season.
Yeah, as you've heard in previous videos, Mainz is better at home. And as Jack has said, there's for the cup games like this that you switch up a lot of different things here. But Bayern's actually gotten bounced early in the cup recently, so I think they're going to take it more serious here under Vincent Company. And I mean, all right, sorry, Gnabry's on the bench, Sane's on the bench. Who do you bring in? You bring in Coman and Matisse Tell or Michael Elise. I mean, the attack's going to be there for them regardless. So I actually am looking here at the defense here. Bayern has only conceded in one of their last 3 games, and the game was against Barcelona, who's I'd say miles ahead of mine. So I'm going with both teams to score equals no at plus 140. I think this is a really big game for Bayern, even if it doesn't look so on paper.
I'm actually going to go the opposite way here, Kirk. I think that Mainz can get to the scoreboard. I don't expect them to shuffle their lineup as much as Bayern will shuffle theirs. Simply because, let's be honest, Mainz won't do anything in Bundesliga, so getting as far as possible in the DFB Pokal and potentially get, I don't know, maybe to the semifinals or whatever. I know that they're going to need a lot of luck, but last season, Bayern Munich got knocked out by Saarbrücken in, what, the quarterfinals or something like that. So I'm sure that Mainz will hope to do something here as well. I don't think that they will have that luck, but I think they can get to the scoreboard. So for my pick, I'm taking Bayern to win and both teams to score at plus 112. Now, Jack, what do you like in this one?
Yeah, give me Bayern in the first half. Bayern, I'm expecting him to rotate players, but then again, I'm probably going to annoy some Mainz fans with what I'm about to say. But I think a lot of the Bayern bench can just get into the starting lineup of this Mainz side. So yeah, with that being said, I don't think the rotation really matters that much, and it's very rare you get to take Bayern first half at like minus 155. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Bayern first half.
That's it, everyone. There you have it. These were your free picks for the matchups on Wednesday, October 30th, guys. Check out the rest of the free picks. Check out our preview picks, guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon with more free winners.